All right, diving right into Stand Tall and the Art of War. It's February 26th. It's late, and we're getting right to it. 30. Disciplined and calm, to await the appearance of disorder and hubbub among the enemy. This is the art of retaining self-possession. All right. Disorder and hubbub, right? Chaos amongst the enemy, awaiting for that chaos. Let's go over to an alternate translation really quick. Busy day, man. Master Sun says, using order to deal with the disorderly, using calm to deal with the clamorous, is mastering the heart. Dumu says, once your basic mind is settled, you should just tune and order it, making it calm and stable, undisturbed by events, not deluded by prospects of gain. Watch for disorder and clamor among the enemy ranks, then attack. Right? So it's like, once the mind is settled, then you should tune it and order it, right? Because you're taking it in steps. You can't just visualize something and not have an action plan, right? You can't just dream of riches and fame and fortune and not do something to actually put it in place, and then wait for the disorder and clamor, right? The opportunities, because luck is just when opportunity meets preparation. That's where it must be nice comes from. It's because you prepared yourself, and then when an opportunity presented itself to others, it just looks like luck. Ho Yang-chi says, a general with only one body and one heart leads a million troops to face fierce enemies. Gain and loss, victory and defeat are intermixed. Strategy and intelligence change 10,000 times, and this is placed in the general's chest. So unless your heart is wide open and your mind is orderly, you cannot be expected to be able to adapt responsively without limit, dealing with events unerringly, facing great and unexpected difficulties without upset, calmly handling everything without confusion. Your heart is wide open and your mind is orderly. You cannot be expected to be able to adapt responsively without limit, dealing with events unerringly, facing great and unexpected difficulties without upset, facing great and unexpected difficulties without getting upset. You have to have an open heart and an orderly mind. All right, let's go over to the Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hanselman. And then we are going to read from February 27th. Reading. Cultivating indifference where others grow passion. Of all the things that are, some good, some bad, and others indifferent. The good are virtues and all that share in them. The bad are the vices and all that indulge them. The indifferent lie in between virtue and vice and include wealth, health, life, death, pleasure, and pain. The Picticus Discourses 2.19.12b to 13. Imagine the power you'd have in your life and relationships if all the things that trouble everyone else had, how thin they are, how much money they have, how long they have left to live, how long they will die, didn't matter so much. What if, where others were upset, envious, excited, possessive, or greedy, you were objective, calm, and clear-headed? Can you envision that? Imagine what it would do for your relationships at work, or for your love life, or your friendships. It's just almost exactly, not Dumu, but Ho Yang-chi was just saying clear-headed, right? Calm, objective, these things that you need to face great difficulties. Can you envision that? Imagine what it would do for your relationships at work or for your love life or your friendships. Seneca was an incredibly wealthy, even famous man, yet he was also stoic. He had many material things, yet, as the Stoics say, he was also indifferent to them. He enjoyed them while they were there, but he accepted that they might someday disappear. What a better attitude than desperately craving more and fearfully dreading losing even one penny. Indifference is solid middle ground, right? Just because we live or you were born into this day and age doesn't mean that you have to live like those of days and ages past. It doesn't mean that you have to get so possessive and greedy of a future life that you fail to take action in the present. It's indifferent. It's in the middle. It's not about avoidance or shunning, but rather not giving any possible outcome more power or preference than is appropriate. This is not easy to do, certainly, but if you could manage, how much more relaxed would you be? Right? knowing that, is this the condition I so feared? Remind yourself, what and how bad would it really be if I couldn't play my PlayStation tonight? If I couldn't watch my Netflix? If I couldn't do this? What would you do? Would you write? Would you work? What would you do? But would you work so much that you have to convince yourself that that is your life, and that you love work so much that all you do is work for things like wealth? What indifference are you trading for another indifference? Make sure to stop and enjoy what fruits the Titans have bared for us in this life that we live.